Hey, what's going on, guys? This is gonna be my first frag tank update. This is my little, just kind of softy slash fragment tank, and I think I've just featured it in one of my previous videos. I've never actually done a full update video on it, so I figured it's about time to take you guys through. My hands are always in this tank, so I run a lot of carbon on it. I don't actually run any carbon on my main display, which is mainly SPS now. So I run the carbon for about a week and let it clean the water, and then I'll take it off for 3 weeks. Run it for a week, take it off 3 weeks. So that's my monthly regimen for the carbon. And as you can see, I've been cutting shrooms. I cut everything in this tank basically that can be cut, except for some of these big fungias and stuff. But pretty much if it's in this tank, it's cut or gonna be cut at some point. Got a couple clowns. I had a powder brown in here that was. This is sort of also my little quarantine, even though it's not medicated, obviously, because there's coral, but it's kind of a little observational tank that I can throw a new fish in and observe it. And yeah, I had a powder brown that was doing good for a couple months and just lost it, and I don't know if I'm going to try those again. They're such a tough fish to keep and so notorious for dying on people. Really an expert fish, if you ask me. Just doing a little bit of skimming on this tank. Up here I got some higher end zoas. Those are the OG magicians, and I think they're Jason Fox pinwheels or something like that. And then these ones on the bottom right here, I believe, are Raptor's Rainbow. And then I've got some Captain Americas here, pink hippos, and a couple LA Lakers frags. I was told gold mall on these goldish ones, but I think I was thinking they looked closer to Scarface last time I was comparing them. I can't remember. I'm not really into the zoas anymore. I like the high end ones, but I'm trying to kind of get away from them. Let's talk about the bounces. They're easy to cut. I like cutting them because I have multiple tanks, so I like one in each tank at least. This is my frag tank, so I got a few to sell, or I will have a few to sell hopefully when they're a little bit more grown out. As you can see, I cut that Recordia too. For any of you guys that are cutting shrooms and throwing them all in a box, that's fine for Rhodactis, but you really want to watch the Recordias and Rhodactis combined, because they will sting and kill the Rhodactis, which I found out. I had a couple cuts that were doing great, and then I threw them in with the Recordia, and the Recordia stung to death. So found that out the hard way. This plate coral, this Fungia's, couldn't get fatter, but it's got a sister right here that was struggling in someone else's tank, and it's just starting to get tentacles back. So you can see my shrimp just floating by. Some fresh frags here in the frag rack, and then some older stuff. This, some people call this the Seduction, but I actually got it as a blue agave. It's from this colony right here. And as you can see, this colony doesn't have as much of the white rim. Just a perfect example of how, a lot of these corals are just the same corals. They got different names, or some people cut off the one that looks a little different. So I've seen that one go for a lot of money, and I've seen the ones that look like these go for a lot of them for $20, like 10 heads for $20. But this one I've seen go for around 25 for one polyp, and those are from the same colony. So just something to keep in mind. when you're buying and trading and stuff like that. Yeah, not much to talk about on this side of the tank, just a few nice Zoas. I think those are the Gobstoppers, pink zippers, some no-namers, pink Mohawks, Armor of God. There's a blue Octospawn here that I've just never really been able to please. But yeah, that's it guys. Subscribe for more.